Good early morning or mid-afternoon, or maybe it's late evening for you, speed gaming. Here we are, the first opening race of the Duckling Derby for Group B. I am Ozloto, and I am joined in the booth by the Dawn himself. It is Luffy DV. Luffy, how you doing today?
Oh, good morning, Oslato. I am hyped to be here. Week 1, Group 2, very exciting stuff. We got some great runners on Restream today. We're in for a fun time. It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah, and let's take a look and see what we got. So I'm looking at the parties and thinking there is some variance here, at least in one of our runners. Look at Thavian with the two-man strat going in.
I mean, it is bold. It is going to be interesting. He's going to get his levels pretty quick. It's the party to roll with, looking at these blur things, which we're going to chat about a little bit right here.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I like it.
Yeah, so for those who have the fighter, it's going to be a +10 vitality. For those who have the thief, it's a +20 MDef. I don't see a black belt, but all they have is equip axe, which, okay, fine. But that red mage, legendary swords. That's a big one. White mage has hurt undead. Okay, cool. And your black mage has the resist fire, status, and poison. So yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, half a ribbon for the black mage is really nice. Status and poison resist is also really great because you never know when you're going to run into like some random damage poison that just destroys your party. And if we get some early good match, it can give you like, maybe a lucky nuke cast to get a run or something. Like it can definitely help.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is going to be a very so we have a floaterless seed. So there's no floater. It's walking, it's canoeing, and it's on the ship all seed long.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. This is really going to be a clinic in routing here because, to your point, we're not going to get the floater, so we're not going to be able to get in the air and really save time without encounters in the air. So we really got to be careful on our routing and decision-making. We don't want to take unnecessary steps or unnecessary, spins around the world. We want to try to be thorough and efficient in what we're doing.
Absolutely, and we should say that we for our incentive locations, Earth is turned off, so there's nothing in Earth. Sky is default vanilla, but both sea and volcano are totally random, so you're not going to know what's down there. Marsh is also turned off. I'm sure that makes some of the runners very happy.
It's going to be interesting because we'll see if anybody just kind of, muscle memories themselves to Marsh Cave early. It can be a little tricky one that's turned off if you're not paying attention. So I like seeing it off because Marsh Cave is terrible. And the random ice cave as well we do have is going to make for, if we have that early warp or something, it's going to make for possibly not a, quick ice cave. We'll see how things go there.
Yes, and of course we have our Cardia turned on, but because there is no floater, Bahamut's horde is on. So Bahamut has all your treasures and all your needs done right there.
It makes for an interesting thought too, because you want to, like I said, work on your routing and your efficiency. So you'd like to go to Bahamut with the tail already in tow to promote and just one-shot it. But then again, that's an item there. That could be necessary to lead to your tail. So yep. I usually beeline right there as soon as I get canal anyway. But if I have a check or two to make before that, I will turn those in just in case I get the tail.
Yep. I usually go... If I don't have the tail in hand, I will pop to Ordeals first. Because Ordeals can be a real quick... And Ordeals is vanilla. It's one of the only vanilla locations we have in this flag set. So go to Ordeals, grab what you need, and then hit Bahamut. If you're lucky... one of the two of them, maybe he's got the tail, and maybe you can promote and be a good deal. But with that red mage having legendary swords turned on, promotion might not be on top of everybody's list that took one. But I only see one on stream. Sorry, I see two. Maddie has taken a red. Avian has taken a red. So.
We'll see. The red mage can definitely do some damage, and the legendary weapons is going to be nice because you find a cheap katana early and that tail's buried. It'll be great. You just throw a katana on that red mage and you're good to go for most of your fights. But they don't get the best damage in the world, so it's a fine backup. But you don't want to have to rely on it, I think. But we'll see. The seed will tell us what we're going to do.
No, I don't disagree with that because the only weapon that is in the incentivized pool is the Masa.
Yeah, anybody can swing that too without promotion. So that's at least nice. So you'll definitely, provided we find that Masa, most likely come across another legendary weapon of sorts and have two damage dealers, which can be very comfortable.
I see a countdown, and here we go. We're gonna take a peek. Gonna go into Canary. Let's take a peek at the White Magic at level 1. Harm 2. I mean, White Mage Harmall is on. Oh, check the hint. Ruby is in Bahamut's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Fire 3, Bracken Quake. I'm okay with that. That's a Metal Slime kill, that's a Lich kill, and that's a Kraken kill.
Yeah, that's some great utility magic at level 1 for the Black Mage. You have your insta-kill, you have your insta-death, and then you have, the Sweeper. Fire 3 is not the best, but it'll definitely do the job in the early game.
Falchion +4, not a bad early weapon, along with a Cat's Claw that nobody's buying.
Lucky Thavian right there, that Falchion for that Thief. So they'll be doing something besides running.
Yep. So, looks like Windfox and Maddie are heading to Topher. Maddie's in there. Gonna be burning some Garland. Ooh, Garland's got Stinger. That's just annoying. That's a time waster.
Yeah.
And goodbye, Garland. All right, we get to see what's on tap today for the Princess and the King.
Ooh, free power bonk there in the lower left for Fellison. Maddie looks like they're leaving those chests behind. We'll see what Windfox does.
Yeah, we see an Adamant and a Canal, so that's good. That gives you access once you get out of the Inner Sea.
Mm-hmm.
There's a power bonk down there. So, all right. It's like everybody but Maddie has picked up that nice free early power bonk, which is a great thing to find early game. That cast of Saber is going to be very useful.
Yeah, I was talking early about, that Red Mage maybe not being the best damage dealer. That power bonk can completely change that.
Yep, that makes that Red Mage now. If he can pick up something like Ruse or Fast, that Red Mage is going to be doing work for you.
Yep, that's an endgame melee for sure with that power bonk. Question in chat from Herbie B, is Cat Claw a legendary weapon? It is not. The only way you'll be able to equip that is upon promotion for the classes that can, or if you have the Cat Claw damage bonus blessing, then you can equip it pre-promotion and whatnot. It could be really nice, but it doesn't. It doesn't have that legendary weapon status. I would think the defense sword should as well, but it does not, which is kind of a bummer.
No, it does not, sadly.
All right, Pirates for Maddie, Pirates for Windfox. Crown.
Yeah, Crown. Okay, it's not bad, but we don't have extended open progression on, so Canoe is going to be required to get down and see that.
Mm-hmm.
House is not that expensive, only 2017. It's not bad.
Not bad at all, yeah. We're getting a key from the Adamant turn in for Fellison over here. That opens up Canaria Locked, which is going to be nice.
Yes, that's a good one to see early on, because that's a single check right through.
Mm-hmm. Plus a few free boxes there. We're a little light on cash, a little light on gear, so we're going to be opening boxes. And there's XP out there. 20% of our boxes have been converted from cash or something dumb into experience for the party, spread across the party, which can be great.
So the waterfall is the cube. We see Life 2 in white, and we saw Ice 3 and Lit 3 in black. So there's all your utility sweepers right there, plus Life 2. And Life 2 is turned on in battle.
Yeah. Really great early magic here.
Really good early magic. I see the Thavian's also grabbing his key. Unfortunately, he killed the Hooray Dwarf. I'm not happy about that, but what do you do?
Hooray Dwarf stays. Bubbles got to go.
Agreed. Oh, Aegis +2 in Quinaria Locked and a big XP chest.
Nice. Silver Bracelet +1 as well.
And there's the incentivized ribbon.
Okay, well, interesting.
Oh. What do we have left on the agenda to check?
So Canal, I'm thinking Bahamut for that ruby, to pick up that ruby to go talk to Grandpa and get something from him. Maybe Sarda has the canoe. We have sages out there that might have vanilla canoe lulls.
We do.
The ribbon's nice though. That's definitely you have your black mage for ones who took it with a half a ribbon, and now you got a free ribbon. So that's some pretty secure stuff right there.
Absolutely. So let's see where all of our runners are heading off to next. So Windfox has lost both of his mages, so he's heading for Elflin to do some pickup. He has the crown, so he can go turn that in. Black on 3. What do we got? There's Warp. There's your Ice Cave power.
Okay. Bane as well is a nice, like, multi-sweeper, similar to Brack, poison spell. Not bad.
Fade. There's your Fade at level 3.
Okay.
The old Dollar General nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Maddie sees the ribbon and I believe resets out of it.
Life Red learnable level 1 is, or level 4 slot 1 is really great going to be there for Thavian. Level 1 nuke. He's got Life 2 as well. Wow, never mind.
Yep.
We're loaded.
And there's level 4 nuke. That's great to see, and it doesn't share with anything you don't want.
Yeah.
So, although it does have Saber and Lock 2, so those are all good spells, but nuke is going to be what you're really looking for.
So literally we've seen everything we could have ever wanted aside from fast and temper. And with that power bonk, that makes temper a luxury, I would think. We'd love to see fast, but even in this scaling, we're not super worried. The scale we have is 70 to 150 on the bosses and the enemies. So they're going to, more often than not, roll close to vanilla 100%, which is going to be not too bad. We should have the strength to mow through that pretty easily.
Yep, and we see the herb is for sale, and it ain't cheap.
Oh, boy.
21k herb. No. All right.
Hmm.
And Astos has the canoe.
Okay, there we go.
So here we go. We're gonna be all around the world.
Okay, so decision time, I think, for some of these runners.
Mm-hmm. Do you go for the Melmond? Do you go for Melmond and go Earth, or do you go Volcano Ice? Now, Earth is not incentivized, and you don't have the ruby.
Right.
So, personally, I would say it's time for an ice dive.
I agree. I think I don't want to go to Volcano, even though it's incentivized, unless I know I can kill a carry. I feel pretty good about the magic where we're at here, but I don't think we're going to have very many charges of nuke early on for this party.
No.
So taking a little bit of an ice dive, trying to get some garbage levels, maybe get to like a level 11 or so before diving into Volcano feels pretty comfortable.
Yep. I would be okay. That would be my way of looking at it too. Ice, especially with Warp. If you get lucky and find it in those first top 3 chests, you're doing real well.
Yeah, there's also 4 or 5 unique spike tiles in Ice Cave too. So if we come across something, I don't know, zombie dragons that have low HP, we can pop a couple fire 3s and grab some cheap levels. So we'll be okay.
Thavian seeing the herb and being like, great. That's what I want to see. Nice and expensive. Maddie, meanwhile, all the way over to see the sages, so speed on there. Let's see what the sages have to say today.
Okay.
Oh, Thavian, where are you going, buddy? That's not incentivized. There's your muscle memory.
I told you this is tricky when this is turned off from time to time. I mean, then again, maybe we're looking for some cash to grab that herb, which is also a play.
That's true.
It's slower, but it's a play.
And a circle of sages have ye old slab.
It's a bit of a
song. That's lovely. That's just what you want to see.
Yeah, well, we might need that. It's not going to be probably unnecessary. We could. I mean, no, we don't have the Bridge of the Flame turn on. Never mind. I thought there was a world where we would have to do that now, and that could be bad.
Oh, no. It's going to have to be, at this point, the ship has to either be in ice or in Volcano.
Yeah.
David, meanwhile, has changed his mind about the marsh and is looking at trap tiles.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad trap tile right there. You can't complain about that too much.
Yeah. If we can get this fire 3 off and these whiz mummies, that's less than 250, less than 200, even better.
Yeah, those are thin whiz mummies. You want to see that. And they don't look like they have a script, which is even better.
Yep. If we want the cash for that herb right now early, this will get us there. These whiz mummies will drop a little bit of money. So it is possible that the herb is the ship turning, and it's just cash locked. We have seen that in several flags recently. Maddie and Windfox about to do the ice cave thing. Maddie about half a floor ahead.
Yep. Meanwhile, Felson is going to go check the sages, find that wonderful, wonderful slab. Black 6 does not have fast in it.
Oh boy.
So it's either level 5 or it's out of reach for Thavian.
Yeah, which Fabian might be okay with that because of that power bonk and because of having the thief if we get promo with or not with the Masa and the red mage with legendary weapons. So that
Oh dear. Okay,
mm,
Frosties not safe.
no.
Oh, that's Frost and Squint.
Yuck.
Okay, and Maddie finds that the triple chests are not where the incentive is. So it's time to start checking the 6-pack and the twofer.
Alright, Fabian gonna purchase that herb and see what the prince has for us.
We're in chat. Yeah, Fabian went with two nuns. He went with Thief Red. But again, red with legendary swords. Ooh, Felsian is in Volcano. Oh, and Fabian with the play. It is the ship behind the herb.
How about that?
Wow, he will be first in the water at 11 minutes. And yeah, the world is his oyster.
Yep, that's pretty big.
It is.
That's huge, actually.
It is. Maddie has found the eye tile.
Okay.
So it must be down in the 6-pack. This eye does not seem to want to go down lightly.
Of course it doesn't.
There it goes. Level 9 across the board for me. Fabian, meanwhile, is taking his first stop in to see Vicky. Yes, the eye tile is on the 6-pack. It looks like Maddie's going to take a few here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Grab some cheap levels here. Fire 3 and a quick swing or 2 should do the job. This will be okay. We'll get a couple security levels, and we go kill Kelly.
Yep. All right, Windfox now sees the eye. He says, yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the katana -3. It's not great. It's not certainly not what Fabian wanted to see.
No, it's a katana though.
It is a katana.
Yeah.
I have beat Chaos with a katana -9, so it will do the trick. It's just not fun.
Enough saber casts will get through anything. I've seen Chaos done with a silver dagger, so it can happen.
It is. It is possible. So let's see what we got down. I see that there is a bottle on Fethian's screen, which means that the incentive item is in Volcano Shallow, as they're skipping every chest. I like this. Loot goblining is the bane of every FFR runner when they start.
I like checking the free boxes here, though. Yep. You know, just seeing. I've found cheap ribbons there. I've found, a pro ring wouldn't be, turned down if we found it. Like, you can get some cheap stuff. Just grabbing the free boxes. But I like bypassing what we don't need. Exactly.
All right, so Maddie going up, checking the top 3. There's your incentivized Masa. Well, that's a good thing to see. You want to see that really early. Now you can go take on Carrie without a problem.
Yeah, now we feel pretty good. Aside from
no.
Oh boy. I don't know if Maddie saw how bad those actually were.
Speaking of Carrie, we have a Carrie poll.
Hey, let's see what we do here.
Wait. Aid, and we have nuke charges. No, we're gonna go with. Okay, Carrie's not confused. We're confused strats. Okay, I see that wizards. What happened there? I see a stoned character. I see a lot of pain.
But they had slow as well, so they got a script, and I think maybe stone touch. Like wizards are they're gross. They hit hard. They're gross.
That they are.
Oh, glance, even better.
Glance, that's worse. Okay, Carrie is now confused, or Kelly. So I think Felsian's in a good spot right now.
Yep.
We can just nuke and go.
Yep. Harm 2s will get us there even at this point.
There it is. And that would be your first runner on stream with an orb lit and a dead thief. Okay, we are out. Life 2. Pop a cabin, and away you go. Fabian, meanwhile, is going through ordeals.
Love it.
Do like the ordeals play. All right, where are we gonna go? I'm thinking number 2.
I'm thinking pillar 3.
It's definitely not 1.
Yep.
Looking back to the 6. Ooh. Oh, and he's taking the chance to burn some encounters. No, I like the ordeals play before going to see Bahamut.
I do too. You know, if this is the tail, great. If this is the Oxyel, even better. We can start routing in Volcano, get that route in Onrak Continent, get that Ruby as well out of Waterfall. Like this can be real good.
Could be. So let's see what 2 is. Nope, it's not 2.
Oh boy.
Yes, those zombies are nasty, nasty. Dark Moon and Chat. I gotta agree. This is a scary group of ducks.
Yeah.
No question. Harrison is correct. It is the annual refrain from every veteran that doesn't have to do this anymore. Hey, I graduated last year. I looked at this year. I was like, you know what? Nope. Davian is through.
All right.
So it'll be a bit before he gets to where he needs to go. Maddie find that katana +3. Probably like, oh well. I still put my money on finding a really nice Vorpal.
The Vorpal's a fine sword, but I'm hoping we don't have to rely on that where we're going today.
Well, I mean, you know where the Masa is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1. But I would not say no to a Vorpal +3.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We gotta get heal. We got a rune +2. And a Bane -2. Okay, the Bane sword's nicest for the cast.
Yeah.
That's the Opal.
Bit of a bummer. We reset out of it even. Interesting.
Well, if you're only running a 2-man,
yeah, it's a nice piece of armor for one of those two, but I mean, not necessary, I suppose.
All right, we're gonna go see what Bahamut has. Meanwhile, both Windfox and Maddie heading through the volcano, popping some chests.
Fellison into Ice Cave, gonna get their Masa eventually as they meander their way through.
Maddie taking the long way around, so to avoid the spike tile.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got silver, we got a mage stick, we got a soft potion, a light axe, and the ruby, which we already knew.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That will give us access to Titans, and therefore, some double XP chest and another light axe.
Okay. Well,
It's not great, but I mean, it's progression.
Yeah.
And we know the cube is in Waterfall from the hint,
Right.
so that you don't need to go there just yet. So
yeah.
At this point, it's going to Melmond.
Yeah, it's Melman, it's Sarda. Sarda probably has some sort of answer here, whether this be the Chime or the Oxyel. This will lead us to something that's progression.
Is it wrong if I want it to be the Oxio?
No, I think that actually, I prefer that because that tells me Chime is in the Onrak continent and I don't have to double dip it.
Correct. Okay, Maddie's got the bottle. So the bottle was in the armory.
Okay.
And there's the other katana -3. I'm sure that's it's great to sell that.
Lulz.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna talk to the Titan, feed him the ruby. Oh, and the first thing you do after you leave is get ambushed.
Yep, of course.
All right, so let's go see what the old man has today.
All right, what you got, Grandpa?
I'm so used to winter tournament seeds that I see this and think he's got change or a stick. Oh, Rod.
Oh, gosh.
Dark Moon is this even randomized, sir?
Hang on a minute here. Wow.
Oh, hyenas with damage poison. That's cute. Away we go, down the volcano, path for Maddie. And meanwhile, Felician's out of ice with Masa in tow. And Windfox is also doing the volcano dive, currently on floor 3. And here goes Davian, taking a beeline directly into Earth. Which isn't incentivized, so it's just a clear.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. I'm trying to think to myself, like, what could our answer be here? And it's turning out to looking like this bottle has our progression.
Bottle has your progression, yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everyone who has the bottle can't
use
ship.
it.
And the person who has the ship doesn't have
the
the bottle.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yep, but it means that there will be a convergence point. Meanwhile, Maddie is soloing Carrie. But Carrie says no.
Nope.
Ooh, that hurts. All right, we're just gonna meander away because they already have they bought the bottle and they don't need to deal with the carry right now.
Yeah, I guess
true.
correct. It could also be the slab. Yeah,
That's
good
true. It could
point.
also be the slab. So, Felician has the ship. So that is our second on-stream runner now in the water at 20 minutes through. Not bad. We're starting to push.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling knowing that you've cleared a couple dungeons here and that the herb over there that was for sale because you didn't have any money had your ship. Like, it feels a little weird, but you got to figure that quite a few people did the same thing at this point.
Okay, let's take a look what's in black level 5 or white level 5. I don't think we've seen level 5 yet. There's Harm 4 and Invis 2.
Nice utility there.
Excellent.
Looking for fast.
Oh yeah, looking for the fast cast. Is it here and is it locked?
Uh-oh.
It's not. It's not. That means it's going to be up and on rack.
Yeah.
The hint giver says that the sage has the rods, so if
Thanks.
your felt, well, I mean, at this point, again, you don't really care about Earth right now,
right?
Because there's nothing there for incentive. It's just an orb to light.
Mm-hmm.
So the question for our runners is do you go turn in that bottle? I would say a lot of runners are going to hit ordeals, then Bahamut's.
Think so. I mean, with bottle and slab both in tow, though, you can double dip that super quick and just get it out of the way to do both turn-ins. But I think we both say we like ordeals as we see Fellison heading there. Like, it's the correct play, I think. It
is because there's a chance that it is your tail, and you can be very happy with that.
Yeah. We've seen the ribbon. I think all three of the runners aside from Fabian now have seen that Masa. So by process of elimination, we probably have to do ordeals. Now, we know that they don't because it's the Opal Cheerio. But you got to feel at this point, like we've seen two of the duds. We probably have to do this.
Yep. And our tracker pointing out, and I caught it as well, a white shirt in the vampire's chest. For Fabian, that's big. That's a nice huge cast of Invis 2 that he doesn't need to worry about charges for.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, meanwhile, is finding the fun of the maze, and it looks like it was Pillar 3.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Moon pointing out in chat, yes, there is a chance he could learn it at level 7. It's just not a very good chance.
Yeah. All right, Windfox is going to get their ship.
Yes, that's good. So everyone's starting to converge at this point.
Yep.
Hey, Maddie looting out what's in Bahamut. I find it kind of ironic that the Dragon King is holding a dragon sword. Now, Fight Bahamut isn't turned on, so don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And we have a Lich 2 who has Ice 2. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Swinging with that Masa. Oh, sorry, it's not a Masa. That's the... He doesn't have it yet. That's the... Oh, never mind. It's garbage. It's Lich. Who cares? 17 across the board for levels is really good.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure he would love to have found the tail by now.
Oh yeah, we're kind of losing out on charges with this ninja that we could have promoted right now, but we're going to get some more. We still have basically 3 more full dungeons to do. Like, we're going to get more levels, but you would, to your point, hope to be promoted before level 15.
Oh, the Agama tile is actually in ordeals. Okay.
That's the one that Fabian reset out of, isn't it?
It is. He never saw it.
Mm-hmm.
He grabbed the opal and left.
Yep.
Ouch.
Okay, well...
you know what? To be fair, though, he also hasn't been into ice, so there is an eye grind down there that he is going to have to get to.
Yeah, he'll probably take a few levels on that.
Windfox, meanwhile, is heading up to the On-Rack continent, going to Waterfall, so that will be his cube.
Yep.
Now, this could be a real interesting play if Bottle or Slab turns out to be Chime, because he's immediately in to Sky, and it is an incentive location.
We're going to see what those 2 locations have as Fellison is over there parking at the river dock that is turned on by LaFane. We're going to see that bottle first, and then we're going to see that slab.
I like the bottle first because slab is a long walk.
Yeah.
Maddie, meanwhile, is heading into ordeals to play with the Pillar Maze. What's in Magic level 7? Is it fast? Quad X and Temper. Ooh.
Temper promotion locked as well.
Yes. And White Magic is nothing.
Hint giver
Meanwhile-
says canoe.
Great, thanks. Meanwhile, Maddie making a joke of that maze, just barreling through.
Mhm.
And when Fox finding a Gasty and getting his cube.
There is fast cure 4 exit and fast
Oh.
all landing level 8. That is unfortunate.
So for Thavian, that is, and Chime is the fairy.
Mhm.
That is a good play for Elysian. That's great.
Yep. So that's going to make this turn-in cycle over here a little bit faster for Felison than it would be for Windfox having gone to Volcano or gone to Waterfall first.
Yes, that's a nice looking piece of red stake right there.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye. Davey, meanwhile, finding those Frosties.
Frost Dragons of Sadness.
Yeah, they're not fun. They're not
Nope.
good. All right. Maddie's done in ordeals. Where are you going?
Right. Is this the Oxyel? Because then big fast for Felison if it is.
Absolutely. No, it's the crystal.
This
Okay,
isn't bad though.
That's right. The Matoya's dock is there.
Yeah.
You can actually get there quite quickly. So that's
Yeah.
actually... Oh, but he's at a warp charges. Time to go save at the inn.
Mhm.
Oh, but the superstore's on, so you could do that too.
We could. And the Superstore being on is a good little thing to see if we want to have to actually come back there to get our magic. I don't think we're going to want to, but it's nice.
No, I doubt that highly.
Mhm.
Where four is... Okay, so where's Maddie going? That looks like a plate of earth, but you have no rod. You can get the rod. You will get it, I promise.
Alright, we're going to do the crystal turn in before we go and do anything else. I like this. Crystal is going to lead us to hopefully not the TNT, which would feel awkward.
Or the tail.
Tail would be okay.
It'd be okay, but it's not... You really want to get the Octio, because that gives
Yeah.
you access to everything.
Oh, gross.
Luffy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Hey, you know
but
what?
There's a free Roo stick. I'm
That-
okay with that TNT now.
Yeah, that might be worth the price of admission right there.
Yes. When
All
Fox
right,
is... Go ahead.
Don't hate the idea of saving here and just running over to Dwarf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, just to see what it is. Now, you really hope it's not the Oxyale here,
Yeah.
because this is gonna be a dive. Meanwhile, Fabian has found the eye tile.
Yeah. Gonna grab some levels here, I think.
Unfortunately, the eye tile is before the Masa.
Yeah.
Maddie looks like an Earth dive is coming.
Might as well. They got the rod. You can do this.
You're here.
You have to do it anyway. It's fine.
Well, you have the slabs, translate it, clear the on-rack content, and never come back here again.
Yep. Yep.
And Fox finds Frosties on that trap tile, gets away quite quickly, which is good, because we know what they have, and no one wants any of that today.
Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking this is definitely going to be our Oxyel here. I mean, I suppose it could be the loot.
It could be the loot. It could also be the tail, because the incentive could be...
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you. It could also be in C.
Can I'm trying to think
Or
of what
it
I
could be in
want to
Sky.
see here. Oxyel?
Tail.
I'd
The one
probably
thing-
keep that.
Yeah. And it's the one thing you really didn't want to see, because now you do have to walk back to your ship.
Yeah, but I think that right now Felson should have the picture in their head.
Absolutely. They know exactly what they're going to need to do at this point.
Mhm, yeah. Now it just becomes a clinic on how fast and efficient can you route your way through what you want to do.
The other Dawn is pointing out in chat, a lot of solid and counter manipulation going on by
Yep.
Felsen. I agree.
Yeah.
That is a veteran move right there. It's one of the most difficult things I think to learn other than routing properly is
Mhm.
how to manipulate the encounter table to the point where you know on this cue do this.
Mhm.
All right, we're going to see our promotion.
For
And
those of us that play with music, there are ways to use audio cues, and then you have my friend Saracen, who does not play with music, and I don't know how he does.
I don't know how Saracen does it either, but I do agree with Saracen. Belsian, she is a runner that I would be worried about if this was my class. Group B scares me more than Group A. I'm sorry, but it's
This is the 4 quality runners we have here on stream. Windfox been putting in a lot of work. Fabian's been around a little while, knows what they're doing. Maddie's been coming on strong. Felson, like Saracen said, we've been having an eye on them for a while. Like, This is a really good group we got on stream. You guys are in for some good stuff here on a Sunday morning.
Absolutely. All right, so Windfox now has his chime. He now has full access to Sky. Davian, meanwhile, is diving Volcano. He will get his bottle, while Maddie is heading straight for Lich. Elcian heading straight to get the cube. So that means that... So Sky's
going to probably be our Oxio, yeah, at this point.
Yep.
And then Loot's going to be random somewhere in C.
Time for the C search.
Yeah, you got to go Kraken side first, though, and just hope.
Yeah, even though as a longtime member of Bubble Soda Co, I prefer to go Mermaids first. You are right. Okay, so we got the crystal from Windfox. We're gonna kill us a Gas D. Bane.
Interesting.
All right, but that Masa does quick work of everything. Now, Maddie is leaving the Melman continent. I don't see that Orblet.
I think it was just too fast. I think Lich came and went.
It's quite possible.
I'm hoping anyway.
Me too. Ooh, wrong eye.
Bad times there.
Nope, no, thank you. All right, so with that, we now have full access to Sky.
Yep.
Felsian's side. And where are you going, Maddie? You look like you're going to the bottle and slab. Okay.
Bottle and slab turn in, yeah.
Good.
The forced double dip here of Onrak feels awkward, but I mean, you got to figure at this point. I think Fellison routed this as best as they could have.
Yep, and to be fair, there's no way around it. At this point, you have to double dip at least a continent.
Yep.
So, I mean, at least Melman doesn't have to be double dipped.
Yeah, I think Fellison knows what they need to do now. They're just checking the boxes they have to at this point.
Yep. They have a Masa, so they have an endgame weapon. They have a power bonk.
Yep.
They have the Roo stick. They're done.
Yep. She does turn on the gas now.
Yeah, she does. Oh, these fun police that she keeps running into. It's not a very fun thing to see. Thankfully, the run is definitely good today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking as someone who's done the Derby last year and remembers it very, very vividly, if you know your competition, you know that you need to go.
Yep.
Like, you know your win conditions, you know what you're up against, you gotta go. Because Windfox is already up in Sky.
Yep.
Fabian is meandering through Volcano. But you gotta say, what a bit of a shift here. Fabian was in the sea first. But right now, this is a hard one to say who's got the bit of a lead.
I feel like Fellison and Windfox are really, high-fiving right here, holding hands with who's got the lead.
Yep. Maddie's not far behind.
No, they're not. These turn-ins will really, kind of clear the path here for Maddie and really show her where she's got to go.
Correct, following the crystal to get the promotion.
Yeah, there's that Oxio.
Yep. So that means it's going to be a scavenger hunt and see everyone's favorite place to look.
Yeah, Saracen pointing out what I was just thinking as well. Is the difference going to be that turn in for that tail? Because with that Masa, we did not need promotion.
True.
It's nice, but we didn't need it.
And the other fact is well, Windfox didn't take a red mage.
Right.
So you could have conceivably just gone and found another sword somewhere and be done with it. Meanwhile, Fabian has found Carrie. I don't expect this will last long.
I don't either. With Fast being level 8 as well, I mean, it's not like we're really going to get charges of that to help either. So I'd say this is very even.
Yep. Swing, swing, nuke, nuke by Carrie. Right, Maddie's going to chase down that tail. Oh, no. Can I grab the ship instead? Okay. Felician, she's in go mode. There's no checking CCs. There's no going for the 6-pack. It's just we know what needs to be done. And taking a few random fights along the way with the magic, I don't hate it. It's levels.
This is the place to take these trash fights. We're level 17, I see on one party member there. We'd really like to be 20-ish by the time we leave here.
Now, Did you see what I saw?
I
'Cause
think I
don't-
just did. I was pulling up the flags. They are patrolling. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. No, go back. Take that fight.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Mm,
I don't know about that.
mm.
Meanwhile, Windfox is having a fun time with Tia.
Yep.
Not down yet, but a bit beefy. There we go.
Yeah, she was a little thick right there. She was taking some nukes and phase to the face. So,
He is. Ugh, air elemental's the worst thing.
Yep.
18 for two party members. That's pretty good levels.
Not bad. Windfox lighting their orb and on the way to go to Onrak.
Yep. And well, take some nachos. They're a good experience when you find them. 19 for 3 members. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I just leave that alone.
Yeah, that's airs are terrible. They're very evasive. They roll high on HP all the time. Like, no, thank you. All right, Windfox is going to do this here.
Yeah.
Still needs the loot. Yeah.
Yeah, the loot's there, and we know where it is.
We do for sure.
Tiamat has slow. Thankfully, did not land. Ooh, trying the brack. Nope. But you got a Moss to the swing, so ooh, but 4 hits at 89. That's a bit absorby. No fade charges left. Better move to harm 4. Maddie gonna get the promo next. And Windfox is gonna be our first runner to dive into the Sea Shrine. Fabian is heading up to turn in his bottle to get his shine. And then we'll have to hope that he found the hint and knows where the bottle lives. Or sorry, knows where the cube lives. And Felician has lit her air orb. We are boogieing right along.
I'm just noticing Windfox did not save before they went into town. I'm like, this could be bold, but then they saved at the end of chamber. Never mind.
At the worst end in the game, as as every FFR runner knows, you don't like that one.
You don't.
And there's your troll.
There you go.
Doesn't
Wonderful.
start until... Now, fun fact: do you know what video game that's from?
Oh, I do not.
Rambo, from the NES.
Oh my goodness!
At the very start of the game, you can ask the commander asks you, "Do you want to do this?" You have yes or no, and he will tell. If you say no, the game does not start until you say yes. Windfox, meanwhile, taking your advice in the past and going Kraken side first.
Yeah.
Felician's right behind them, though.
Yeah, with the
Not even
random
bothering.
location here, you have to. This is the smart play. I hear you. I'd like to go say goodbye to Bubbles as well, but we're trying to get that speed thing there. Let's go.
This is a race, and
Yep.
again, Windfox. I've talked to him a couple of times. He knows what's at stake. He knows these are good runners.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to mess around. Saracen, I know. They have to. I get it. I do. We can cross our fingers that it is not here.
Let's see.
This is the one instance where loot gobbling is going to be coming in handy.
Right.
Some money.
XP is nice.
And he finds the wrong eye. Thavian is going to get his TNT. And the Roo Stick, which he really wants.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie D's.
All right, that's a fine tile if we wanted levels.
But so far, I mean, it's not here yet.
Mm-hmm.
And top chest. Could it be in Sharknado room?
Let's see. 5 more boxes on this floor. 4 more boxes.
But I mean, you look at Felician in the same floor, searching the same boxes at the same pace. Like, this is real close.
Yeah, I think they've even made up a little bit of time. Ooh, second ribbon's nice.
Now, non-incentivized ribbon, you will take that -3.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares?
Yep, ribbon's a ribbon.
Maddie, meanwhile, is now up into Mirage and, ignoring everything along the way. And Thavian, meanwhile, is going to go turn in his
TNT
and kill the Hairy Dwarf. Thanks, that's great. So that means we will be paying a visit to Bubble Side.
We will be.
Excellent. Excellent. That's always what you want to hear. So we're gonna pop down into the Kraken floor.
Ooh, greed checks with Thavian here in the armory.
I think several runners have done this, and yeah, I think that probing might be the best thing you're gonna find. Money, experience, and two probing.
Hey, you know what?
You know what he had, but you know what? No, he says no.
No.
Okay. Meanwhile, Windfox just booking it to Kraken.
Yeah, Felson half a floor behind. They're encounter trading the spot right here. They're about to be holding hands.
Yeah, this is getting like real tight on time.
Mm-hmm.
It's
in the
exciting.
same room. Nice.
I know. This is. Oh, are they gonna put? And they might actually be very close to it on the same encounter table now because they both hit those encounters pretty quick.
Let's see. Are they gonna hit another one here? No.
Yep. There it is. Yep. They're on the same. They're just a little behind each other in the encounter table.
Yeah, that's cool to see right there. Oh, lightning through Snex.
Oh, out goes the Black Mage. But I think we have life too, so who cares?
We're good. We got heal 3. We're fine.
And we're gonna see dueling Krakens.
Yes.
Awesome. You love seeing that.
4 hits, 280.
Kraken says goodbye to the White Mage, which is
600 damage.
Ooh.
All right.
Bane strat. With the Bane sword, I like it.
4 hits, 4 then Kraken down. Okay. Down for Windfall.
Kraken down!
Crack! Let's go! Let's go!
We are great. We are literally half a step behind. This is great.
Wow. And
I like what Felson did there. Burn the encounter. Excellent move right there.
Yep, going back in, gonna go to the mermaid side, gonna get our loot, and then just turn those jets on. We just have to do the rod chain. That's it.
That's Earth. Earth is traditionally a last dungeon because it's pretty simple and everything will probably run from you at this level.
Yep, and we're gonna have to go over there and do that, Ruby turn-in anyway. So let's go.
That you do. So now it's just a matter of where did the loot go hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie, meanwhile, is trudging up the stairs, heading on the bridge. There's no...
Show me TFC just for the heck of it. Let's go.
Oh, that's cruel.
Come on. Just show it to me once.
Now, these sea snacks are cruel.
Yeah, they're rude.
All right, let's take a pop in here. That's a house. Meanwhile, Windfox ignored every box on that floor. Thorhammer. They're still right neck and neck, though.
Yep. They're literally holding hands here through doors.
Topher is gonna. Oh, but we have a bit of a change up here. We're gonna try and see what's in the traditional 3-pack.
All right, get out of the way, Bubbles. House, cabin. There's that loot.
Oh, it is there.
Wow.
Well, Windfox, I would like to extend my absolute thanks from the Bubble Soda Co. for helping to keep the world more refreshed. Unfortunately, Felsian, she doesn't care about that right now. It's goodbye. That's a huge point of convergence right there. It might not seem like much, but at this close of a race, that little change is going to make a world of difference.
Yeah, you can see it's already getting, quite a bit of distance here.
Mm-hmm. Maddie has destroyed the dragon on top of the Sky Tower, which is good. Avian, meanwhile, is heading this way as well. Oh, no. There you go.
Yeah, basically a boat ride difference there and just on the floor. Look at that. That's crazy.
That is insane, the amount. But that's it. I mean, that was the risk. That you could go take the long walk and see what's there. Again, with the good saving for that's encounter manipulation 101 right there.
Yeah, that looks real good.
You know the encounter's coming, save out of it, hard reset to clear it, and away you go.
And both of them have to turn in this ruby to get the rod too, so nobody gains any time here.
No. Meanwhile, Maddie is going to the superstore to pick up magic for her promoted. Life 2 on the night. That is, you want that as a safety measure for Topher.
Yeah, we'll see if that makes a difference here for Felson. I don't think they're going to go back for level 2 magic with a floaterless seed here, but maybe they go back for that. Windfox getting their tail. Maybe. Are they going to chase that?
Doesn't appear so.
Nope.
Although that is a bit of a time loss.
Yeah.
Because you had to go do it.
You're ceding a little bit
Oh,
of time here.
but not a lot. Not a lot. I
Nah,
mean,
not a lot.
we're going to
High
be
five.
high-fiving. Yep. There's the high five at the Titan's door. Maddie, I think, is looking for fast.
Yeah, they're about to be disappointed because it's in Gaia.
Yeah, when it rolls high, it rolls high.
Yeah.
Where are we? So, Felsian diving deep into Earth. Davian about to make his climb. Maddie leaving the... There we go. And leaving the continent.
Yeah.
Probably next stop, T-Shrine.
Probably. Still has to do Kelly again, though, so maybe we're going back to Volcano real quick.
Also true. There's I would like to see that too, just to get the extra cast of life too for the safety net.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those plays though that you really if you do it, it's a safety net. If you think you're good, speed it through. But Topher's the great equalizer, and we all know this.
We do. We'll see, because that could make the difference here between where Windfox is and where Felsen ends up. Because if she decides to go and buy that life too, that's going to seed back the time she gained getting that loot first. So take and leave, push and pull. We'll see.
But at the same time, Windfox doesn't have a promoted party.
Yeah.
So if their white mage goes down, he's done. He cannot revive.
Yep.
That could make a huge difference.
Yeah.
By Vampire.
Stick, Masa, Ribbons probably can solo this and get okay, but that gets real spooky if we lose that white mage early.
Felsen has skipped the white shirt in the vampire chest. Not necessary. You have the ruse.
Yeah. It's a free box I usually grab, even if I'm go mode in this dungeon, so it's a choice.
Harrison pointing out, Felsen's 2 floors ahead. You could probably give back that time. Yep. Darkmoon also pointing out that Windfox could still go and get the promo.
Yeah,
it is.
They very well could.
It is a proxy play to go do it. That's true. You're heading that way anyways. You might as well grab on the way.
Yeah, and that turn into that TNT and before doing this Ruby was also smart. So that TNT was the rod. I don't know if they checked the hint and saw. They could have not had to do Sarda. So
Davian, meanwhile, has found his way to our good friend Tia. And Maddie is in Volcano, about to go fight Carrie. And there was a Lich. It ain't there now. Alright, that's it. So at 47:36, Felician is first on stream in full go mode.
Yes, TNT was Taylor. I meant that if the TNT was the rod, then they wouldn't have had to do the turn in over there at start of the Ruby. Yeah, so it was a choice, one or the other.
All right,
so if I misspoke, my bad.
Now the choice. You're heading south. That means you're looking for magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're going to pick up magic.
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
Looking right at white. Yep. Wait for the night. No,
slight difference pointing out that the path Windfox walked there was a little bit slower than the middle preferred optimal path, but again, we got to nitpick at these ducks that are scary a little bit from time to time.
No kidding. Saracen pointing out, yeah, that nuke also valuable.
Yeah,
it's a great sweeper spell.
Agreed. Lock 2 also adds the comfort of not having fast.
Saber also helpful.
Yeah, agreed.
But the real important thing is to go to Provoca and get that life too. And if she's stopping here, I would think Provoca probably the next step.
Yep, that's where they're going.
Yep. This could be a very critical move in Topher to know that you have that safety net.
Yeah, well, we're about to see, because if Windfox doesn't promote, they're going to have a slight lead going into Temple of Fiends here, I think.
Oh, yes. Having that life 2 charge. That's big. He's got nuke, he's got lock, he's got life 2. And I mean, at this rate, if we are in the encounter, okay, yeah, so here we go. I think this is a direct jaunt right there. This could be simultaneously getting to Topher.
Okay, Windfox looks like they are going to go promote.
Yep. So again, at that point, there's no real time loss for Felsian for what she did, which is Damn, this is going to be right down to it.
Love that she saved over there and parked at the dock by dwarfs too. That's a nice little move right there.
Yep. Usually you go to Corneria if you need to buy stuff, potions, magic, but at this point, dive in. So at 49.49, we are into Topher.
Yeah, Fellison's got a really ready to go party here. A lot of energy and HP on this party. Frost Dragons as the first encounter is uncomfortable.
It's not good. You don't want to see that. Windfox has his promotion.
I almost reset out of this and just go. Like, it's a resource sink here. We're gonna burn heal 3s.
Yep. So meanwhile, both Fabian and Maddie dueling into a sea shrine dive, looking for where we know the loot is, and it's not there. But I mean, you have to kill Kraken anyway, so go for it.
Yeah, Darkman. Saracen got what I meant with the encounter manipulation that she's doing. Like, it was probably better to save there. Probably. I mean, you're talking maybe 2-3 steps difference, but I mean that could be the difference here with the way things are going.
Windfox looks like he's going to dock Matoyas.
Yep. Also like that.
Yep, like that play. Also going to pop the tile. It's just a bunch of mummies, and birds, jerk birds. Pop that loot plate off. All right. So Davian is on the floor of the Kraken, while Maddie is right behind.
These Frost Dragons.
Dragons. They are just, they don't want to leave you alone.
No, they do not.
But right now, so Felsian's on the earth floor, Windfox about 2 floors behind.
Yeah, 2.5 floors or so here. Going on the loot floor.
There's, and I noticed that as well. Taking that Gasti encounter, it's a good chunk of experience, but it is one less nuke charge you can have. Yeah,
with the Vanilla Masa not being 24. Yeah. You get that 5th hit at a level 24 for that night, for those of us in chat wondering what Saracen meant there. So really, ideally, we would like to see level 24 because we do not have fast.
Yeah. Darkmoon pointing out the thief getting ambushed a lot. Yeah, a lot of things must have rolled high agility in this random.
Oh, Davian taking a beating from Kraken there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, are we going to cake Ur? Oh, and we cake the Lich too.
Happy birthday.
Cheeky play on that. Instantaneous. That's a big time save there too.
Nice. Very nice.
Meanwhile, on Maddie's side, those lit 3 snecks, I think, have done some damage.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, so Windfox now on the earth floor. He tried to make a birthday boy out of the Lich. But we have a Kelly too. We're gonna fight, we're gonna fade, and we're gonna nuke. We got no fast. Nuke 352 nuke is really good. But 126 fade is about normal.
Ooh, that's an 800 HP Kelly right there.
Yeah, and that Katana 3 without any boosting.
Sad.
That another nuke coming out. That's it, 165, and we're through. Because we never found Quad X.
Ooh, a nuclear there from Lich. They low rolled Windfox's party, but that was kind of gross.
But it is out of the pool, at least. For that one. That's one nuclear out of the pool. But that's going to that's a time sink to heal up, to get ready, while Felsian just went. Yeah. But it's time for everyone's favorite roadblock of all roadblocks, Kraken 2.
All right, here we go.
This is it.
Usually the gatekeeper.
But the difference is, Life 2 is on that night. So if that night survives, you're okay. And we're going full damage. Oh, the rub
on the Black Mage.
That's not great. But Life 2 in battle is on, so you can bring it back.
20, 350, 400-ish so far.
Yeah, Life 2 coming back out.
That was a really skinny Kraken.
Thin Kraken. That is a huge advantage for Felsian at this point. Huge.
Yeah, that was a very thick Kelly followed by a very thin Kraken. Like, here we go.
This is whoo. That's a huge advantage. So fight, fade, and we're gonna throw another nuke out there.
Kelly. Ooh, okay, we're through.
That Masa, though, didn't do much damage to Tia. Ooh, Tia's got Zap. That could be some dead... Yep, that's a dead Black Mage.
It's okay.
It's fine. Yeah, we don't need it.
Okay.
Locking. Gonna fade. We're not going to bother bringing up the Mage just yet. Swing at that Masa again. 3 hits for 104. Yeah. The Power Bonk might be required at this point.
Yeah. Do we have that? They picked that up, right?
I think Fabian was the only one that didn't pick it up.
Maddie didn't pick it up either.
Oh dear.
I think the left side did, the right side didn't.
Wow. Alright, so now we're gonna see what Windfox does with his Kraken fight. We're gonna do some invis, so we're gonna... What are we doing? We're gonna Quake? Quake the Kraken? Okay. Oh, but Elysian's through Tia too.
Alright.
Alright, well that's it. We're gonna heal up. And... beeline it to Chaos.
Alright, here we go.
This is it. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna do some party manipulation. I don't hate it.
Love the shuffle there.
As a advocate of the third slot luck, totally on board with that. And yes, put that
Remove
ribbon
the
on.
ribbon.
Yes.
Good job.
Excellent. A lot of runners forget that. So here we go. We're gonna do a lock. We're gonna do a lock. That's your last nuke charge, though. Power and invis.
Yeah.
Stop comes out. It's gonna hit that. Ooh. Hit the White Wizard. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
Dang. Meanwhile, Windfox is through. That was a bit of more of a rough fight for them for sure.
Yeah, we have just the Knight and the Black Mage up for Windfox.
Okay, so we got the first Power Bonk out. We got the Invis 2 coming out. Meanwhile, Fabian heading to go light his Water Orb. Put some Invis cast out. We're going to power up again. Get that Masa swinging. Ooh. Now we have the life too, so we're okay.
We are.
But it's not what you want to see. Oh, it's going to be all weights and swing for the fences.
There we go.
So 4 hits for 337.
That's an evasive and a tanky Chaos right there.
And there's the nuclear. And that'll take care of that. Yeah, there goes that white.
Okay. 4 hits, 470 is a little better.
That's better. That's what you want to see. That. So we're going to white. We're going to fight. Windfox, did he wipe out?
Yeah, they wiped out to Tia.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, Maddie has found the loot. But I don't know if they've killed Kraken yet. They have not.
Oh, nuke. Oh, that's a big nuke.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow. Chaos says no.
Wow.
That is the issue with the speed and power strat. I mean, if you think you're close,
yeah,
this is now back to anyone's race.
It really is. Like that. Wow. Okay. That Chaos is not playing around.
Nope. Considering how paper thin Kraken was, that Chaos makes up for it. That is a nasty Chaos.
Okay, we got to change our approach here a little bit. We gotta think of something else here.
We have to keep that Knight up, and we got to keep that weight. Now you do have wall, but it's not helpful. At least not for nuclear.
Yeah.
But it'll take the edge off of some of the damage spells.
Seafon Jester in check. Disrespecting Chaos equals big nukes. See, that is true, and that was a very big nuke. There was no, no surviving that.
No, that was a high roll nuke, and it's just like, you know what? I can do that too.
Yeah.
Now, it was pointed out that taking the fight of the Ghastly did lose you a couple of nuke charges, and that might have been helpful there.
It might have been. With the Black Mage went down pretty quick though, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The stun hurt on that turn 1.
That squint is landed on the Knight.
Oh boy.
Another wasted charge. And this puts Windfox now ahead as he wiped out quicker.
Yeah, we got to put that ribbon from the ninja onto the Knight right now.
Yeah, that ninja's not doing anything for you. That -3 katana, as we've seen, is just it's not cutting it without a fast charge.
Yeah, the ribbons need to be on the 2 life casters and the Knight and the White Mage right now.
Yep. Meanwhile, Fabian has lit all of his orbs and is coming around to probably park in the dwarf spot and head to Topher to be our 3rd runner on stream going in.
Yeah. Fabian would hope that they would have more levels right now with a 2-man party. They do not have the levels I would expect them to have here.
No.
So this is going to be dicey.
And my concern is that Chaos is
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Only having 2 men, only having 1 life 2 charge, and what's his health at? Like, is it high?
It's
I don't
below
think.
400. They're both below 400.
Oh, but he is gonna go. He's gonna go get his power bonk at least.
Okay. All right. That's going to be very helpful.
Dark Moon pointing out Fabian knew the risk.
He did.
He did.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say drop the silver. Oh, meanwhile, Felsian is not getting lucky with her second chance on the Quake, and Lich survives.
Yep. That nuclear comes
and
out. Does
the
a little
nuclear
bit of damage.
comes out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that one hurts. But he's about right out of the way. So 1 theme behind Windfox. Meanwhile, Maddie is pulling the Kraken. The original Kraken, not Kraken.
Yeah. This will be 4 orbs for Maddie, as they also have their fire orb lit. So this is going to be anybody's race here.
Topher is the great
Depending how
equalizer.
Topher does here. Oh, big Zach.
Ooh, that double. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but you're through. You're through.
Yeah. Lifecaster intact as well.
Yep. And Life 2 shares that slot alone, so you don't have to worry about burning anything else. Yes, Maddie did get hit very hard by that Kraken on the first dive.
Yeah, they also took a wipe to Kelly on their first dive too.
And Dark Moon is right. There's you're diving in at 28, 27.
Yeah, you would think you'd feel good there, but that red mage has like no HP. Gosh.
No HP. Yeah, and you have no. That's your life caster. You can man moding this is possible. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I think.
But that chaos. But that chaos is pretty spell happy and skill happy.
Yeah, you're right.
And one thing we haven't seen is Cure 4.
That's right.
It could be in Chaos's pool buried deep.
Okay. Could have been on the war mech we left behind in Sky as well. We don't know. But we haven't seen it. And the unknown is spooky.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Fabian is finding that gas D-pack and is taking it.
Yeah. They need the levels. This is not bad for them, yeah.
But the problem is it's charges that you're burning. Meanwhile, Felsian has made up the time and is on the water floor with Windfox.
Here we go.
And Windfox is pulling that Kraken. Rub, boom! Goodbye to that Black Wizard. Instantaneous death. Okay, here we go. We have dueling Krakens. And okay, we don't care if the ninja gets hit. That's fine. You're gonna fade that. That is a dollar store nuke right there at 92 damage. Thanks, Fade. We really appreciate that. Meanwhile, Maddie has also joined us all in Topher. So all of our runners are in Topher. This is great. This is great. All right. Oh, and Felsian is great afterwards.
Wow, dueling nukes right there. You'll love to see it.
Meanwhile, the issue is a Life 2 is going to be a lot faster than chugging heal pots.
Yep. Their levels are very even, too, looking at their HP.
They are right close. But Windfox gets an encounter on the way through.
No lightning threes, though. That's okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I was going to say, that's a bad one to see. Fabian onto the earth floor, and a dual Tia fight is happening.
Yep.
Now, Tia was really, really absorbing. Really absorbing. So we're going to do lock. We're going to do the power.
That's our last lock 2 cast on that black mage too.
And there goes the zap again.
And, that's it. The ribbon needs to be on the knight, Fellison.
It's okay. He's got the life 2 charges. He can bring him back as long as he gets turn order and doesn't get hit. Okay, that's fine. Light 2 doesn't care. Okay, so we're back up on the knight. That's the important thing. But yeah, that ribbon got to move. Meanwhile, Fabian finding the nuclear on that lich.
We got Brax coming out for Windfox.
Yep. Gonna try the old Brax strat. Yeah, this Tia is absorby. And we got the heal coming out. The heal coming out on both sides now. I mean, losing the ninja's not that bad. The ninja's not really doing you much good. But that knight, you can't afford to lose that knight at this point.
Gosh, this Tiamat is really thick.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to wait. We're going to nuke. We're going to swing. That nuke is probably going to be your savior at this point. 228. Okay, you're going to do it again? Yeah, you might as well. You got nothing else to go. We're going to wait.
Oh, swing. Down goes that white mage for Windfox.
Down goes Tia 2 for Felsian. She is through again. So here we go. Please move that ribbon.
Please move the ribbon.
Please.
Last nuke for Windfox takes out Tia. We're going with a black mage and a knight to chaos.
Yeah, this is what we said. The lack of that life 2 on that knight could make a difference. Because again, you have no healing. Your nuclears are there.
Yep.
You know chaos is coming with that. Okay, so now, please take the ribbon.
Ribbon.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Again, moving it off the white mage. No, there we go. We're moving it off.
There we go. Yeah.
There you go. Very good. Very good.
Okay, meanwhile, here we go. Dueling Chaoses. So we're going to lock 2. You got no locks left.
Yep.
Wait. Bruise, power, and Invis 2. Here we go. So power comes out.
Ooh, big punch by Chaos
Big
on
punch.
Winfox there.
That's a big punch. 77 is not a lot without that fast. It's going to be a bit. And your HP is low. One nuke is going to really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It could wipe this party. Meanwhile, Fabian is on the water floor. Maddie starting on the earth floor. The white shirt comes out on Winfox. The Invis 2 on Felsians. Power bonks coming back out. Here, are we going to start swinging soon?
There's that nuke.
Oh,
on
and
Winfox.
there's the nuke.
Boy.
Yep, there it is. So Winfox is booted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's back in Felsian's court. She has the advantage at this point.
Yeah, feeling pretty comfortable now, though, I think.
Yeah, a lot of power bonks going out. Although if I would bring that Black Wizard back just to have something for Chaos to swing at.
Mm-hmm.
There's the nuke. There's the nuke.
And White Mage goes down.
Okay, take the time. Get that White Mage back up. There you
Yep.
go. Oh,
nuclear.
Oh!
But
Okay, you made it. That's close, though.
Oh, boy.
Okay, you got to get those heals out. You got to get them out now. Hey, Ice 2. Okay, the heal 3's coming out. That's good. At least get you some HP back, but not enough to survive another one of those. Keep
Swing.
Start swinging. 507.
That's okay.
That heal pot. There you go. Get the heal pots out. You're gonna need them. Heal pot coming out. Here we go. Another swing. Another 5-6. Who cares? Swinging. That doesn't matter. Gonna swing again. Ooh, 819 on a critical for 4. The only thing you don't want to see right now is another nuclear. Here comes the swing again. And terminate it! There we
go. Ooh, nice. Get your GGs out in chat for Fellison. Nice.
What? Wow.
Wow.
That was a Chaos that did not want to be behaved.
GGs.
That was crazy. So I will update everybody. We had 9 runners today for what was there.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Golden Shocker finishing in first place with 104.14. Roger McBain finishing in 105.29. Felsian at 106.15. Shadow MRT at 109.58. So that's where we stand with the runners off stream. And we are joined in chat by our Chaos Killer. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a brutal one, but GG's to you.
GG's, Felson.
Thanks. And well, I'm a Chaos Killer and Killy, I guess.
Yes, I will say that was this was a neck and neck race on stream for sure. You and Winfox were trading that lead back and forth. It was
that
great,
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
but I will say, and I think that both Luffy and me, Luffy will echo this sentiment. Buying Life 2 for that night, that was the play. That was made all the difference.
It did.
Yeah. Though I really should have kept in mind that it was level 2, not 3.
You know what?
Took that ship to Elfland. But hey, luck 2, I guess.
It did. The lock 2 was good. That lock 2 did use some good solid on Tiamat and Chaos. Fast being level 8 was a big bummer for the sea. That would have really helped Temple of Fiends.
I can never run away from bad black magic.
Yeah, that was a real good Chaos fight, right down to the wire, like that nuke, the nuclears. It was, that was, and I will say, excellent on the encounter manipulation. That was a clinic on how to avoid getting into battles you don't want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once I really got familiar with those encounters. I took the advice I often get of remembering when on the music the encounters get, especially that second one.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's the music cue. Everyone loves the music cues.
Yep. Audio cues definitely help to kind of learn how to give you, the beginnings of learning how to encounter manipulate is using the music as an audio cue. So that's really well done. It was nice to see. Like, it was about maybe 20-30 minutes in when we caught on to what you were doing with the resets. So that was really cool.
Yeah. I see that Fabian is back at the end, back out of Topher. I'm assuming he got bounced again.
Yeah, Chaos said hi.
Meanwhile, Maddie says hi and goodbye to Tia too. So Maddie's going to make her way to Chaos.
Okay.
And Winfox is at Kraken 2, which, again, not that thick.
Yeah.
But my concern is so far, There it goes. Okay, I was gonna say Maddie hasn't brought anyone back. Please heal.
It was a choice. I was wondering what they were doing as well.
Dark Moon, that's possible. He could have exited out and taken some levels.
Yeah.
Which I think he needs to, based on what Chaos can do.
Yeah.
Winfox, meanwhile, has lost his fighter and is trying to quake the Kraken. That's not gonna. And there goes his ninja with the rub. That rub is hitting tonight.
Yeah, it's really being annoying.
Okay, Therson pointing out that they did a third floor grind. That's an old winter tournament strat, and we will never speak of the winter tournament again. So here we go. Maddie gonna ruse, gonna temper. Here comes the nuclear.
Right off the bat. Here we go.
And it low rolled. It low rolled though.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We're gonna do, and Maddie did pick up temper.
Yep.
That's great to see. Swing with that ninja. Chaos says stop and gets the black mage, but my mage is back up.
Okay. Swing from that knight. It's 438. Not bad.
That's not bad, but that temper coming out to do some more work.
Mm-hmm.
But we know what Chaos has in the tank, and that's scary. Meanwhile, Winfox is back to Tia, trying to brack. Oh, and gets the cheap brack on Tia too. Nice. Davian finding some Agamas, going to take a bit of a grind. Meanwhile, fire 3 for Chaos at 85 and swing at that Masa again. 5 hits for 422, not bad. That lightning 2, okay. We know what's coming, so this is going to be. Hold A and pray. 5 hits for 208. Oh, there's the nuke.
Nuclear's coming next.
It is. It's coming quick. 5 hits, 124. Swing, 2 hits.
Oh, Maddie.
Inferno.
52 HP left.
That's it. It's terminated.
Wow. GG's, Maddie.
GG's to Maddie at 1:11:18 with a clincher on the Chaos. Our second finisher on stream. Wow.
Yep.
That nuke was coming.
Oh boy, that was something.
Oh man. Meanwhile, Winfox back up on top. We got the white shirt coming out on Chaos. We're gonna but we have a stunned black mage.
No Pure 4 to help that either.
No, Lightning 2 does nothing. Swing from that. Yeah, swing 1 4. It's for 135. Here comes a dollar store nuke for 176, and that black wizard's still down. Here comes another swing of the Masa. Masa swings 4. It's for 111. Nuke comes out, and here we go.
That's a big nuke.
That's a big nuke. It did low roll on the white wizard though, so that's at least helpful. Get those life 2s out. He's got Cure 3. Okay. That's acceptable. Keep that knight alive, because we know what's coming. Swing 4 hits for 310. Oh, but there goes the white.
All right, 510 feels okay.
You should be, this unless a big swing comes out. Ooh.
Crits, please.
No. Swing 4 hits, fire 3 comes out. Here we go again. Fight. We're gonna swing again. 4 hits for 110. Swing 2. Oh no!
That's a big crit 3.
Chaos crits through and takes out Winfox. Booted again. Thavian, meanwhile, is pulling Kraken 2. This is so. Oh!
Very rude template fiends here.
Kraken rubs out that. And Kraken 2 had a nuke. Thavian
didn't even see that. Jeez.
Didn't see it. Wow. Thavian booted out again. Oh man, well, congratulations, Felsian. You missed a lot of stuff that really would have hurt.
Yeah, looks like it.
Wow.
Thavian, meanwhile, is taking the play of I need to do something different.
Yep. Winfox taking a minute as well to compose himself. That was a rough go of it.
That was a brutal go. You hate to see that. The thing is what do you do in this situation if you're Thavian? He looks like he's going to go grind. And to be fair, I have done this exact same play.
Yeah.
In the last year's Duck Derby, you go and you take the grind you know you can find.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a bad one. I mean, you prefer to see more Wiz Mummies, but you know what? You'll take what you can get at this point.
See if we can get an invite out to Maddie to get them in here. Looks like they haven't got one from SG yet, so
I'm hoping that one gets sent. We'd love to have them in the booth and chat about that clincher of a Chaos.
Alright, so as Windfox is heading back through and Thavian's taking some levers, Felson, just a couple quick questions here about your thought processes through the seed here. Your routing seemed to be really crisp, and you seemed to make a lot of really good decisions. Were you just kind of taking what the seed gave you and where you were deciding to go? Because you made some choices that I thought were really quite good, the early ice cave and so on.
Yeah, kinda. Well, I'm a bit too much in the zone to remember quite clearly everything about the seed. Like, I don't really remember the thought process about the ice cave, but I really did manage to keep in mind that whole ruby on Bahamut to if just leading to the road, meaning I can delay that. So, for example, that's why I went this early to Waterfall. I don't remember what else I had as options at the time.
Yeah, the hint givers definitely were pretty clutch this seed, especially with that rod, because knowing where that was, you were able to fade that for a little while, because without Earth being incentivized, there's no real reason to go do that.
And to be fair, everyone on stream, at least except for Thavian, took a while to get the herb into ship. But the difference being that Thavian had to go back and do everything, and he had no masa. Finding that masa in ice must have been huge for you. Because without that masa, the weapon selection wasn't spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had no idea that the katana -3 would be this useless.
Yeah, it needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of tempers, a lot of sabers, and having fast in level 8 was not great either. Because I think that hurt. I know that's definitely a problem for Thavian. Not having that fast is not great. Also, nobody found any of the other legendary swords. Like, there was no X-Cal found, and there was no Forpal. Sadly. Meanwhile, Windfox is taking on Carrie again. Hey! There's Maddie.
Looks like I did a thing. We got you here.
There we go.
All right.
It only took 1,000,000 years.
I've never tried to send an invite before, so I was either going to break things or you were going to pop in here.
Yeah, and I popped in.
Hello.
You're here now, and GG's, and ooh, that chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, my butt's still a little tight. I'm gonna need some soothing tea after that one.
Yes, I don't blame you. That was clutch, because there was another nuke coming in that pool very quickly thereafter.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I'm like, okay, well, Carrie nuked me, and I think Lich nuked me. It was a bad time. And then I'm like, okay, I have no healing other than heal pots. I gotta try to preserve this. I grabbed Life 2 on the night and then decided, no, the level 7 magic wasn't good enough, so I'm just gonna reset to save all the walk time, and that bit me in the butt, and... Where was this power bonk everyone else found? I feel like I missed out on something good here.
You're not gonna like this.
No, you're not gonna like our answer. The power bonk was in the bottom chest, left Topher at the very start.
Yeah, so probably the first or third box, depending on your routing.
Yeah,
So-
I've been fading those a little bit just because it's like, they're nice, but with 2 random dungeons in this, you get enough equipment from otherwise. It's just like, it's a lot of walking. If I don't have warp at level 1, it's a lot of walking, and I'm trying to cut my corners where I can, essentially.
Yeah.
So,
I faded them for a while too, like, in races, but I've discovered over time for myself anyway, that like, I'm going to probably want what's in those 3 boxes, whether it's cash or sometimes a weapon. Like I've taken to not fading them, but I completely understand the logic because I've been there before.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
well,
I still remember that async recently where I found myself using a silver knife +5 all the way to the end game because I didn't grab the X guy that was right there.
Yep, that's you do it once and you'll learn. Don't do it again. That's for sure. But and like I said to you, and I'll repeat it to Maddie, the weapon selection was not great.
Yeah, Katana -3 and nothing else. I'm thankful I found the Masa.
Yes, the Katana -3 did not help anybody at all. Meanwhile, Thavian looks like he's done with his grind.
Mhm.
Windfox is again fighting off our old friend Tia 2. Gonna try the Brack again.
I
Not
hope this
one.
lands again. I hope it does.
It would be great. I would love to see it. It was almost as good as Poison Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Life 2 coming out to bring back up that Meat Shield Ninja. And we're going to use the white shirt, and we're going to Brack again.
There was a
Swing.
white shirt too. How did I miss everything?
The white shirt. Yeah, you're not gonna like where this one was either.
No, you're really going to hate that one. That was Vampire Chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I just missed everything that was literally 2 steps away from me.
Yeah. You decided that all the free stuff was not worth it, so you were gonna just try to do the best you could with what you got, and you did great. You still finished.
Oh no, it was you got through it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it looks like we're still fighting a Tia 2, and Thavian is finding some Montreal slimes.
Because honestly, I think if I didn't bounce off of Carry 1 and Kraken 1, I probably would have had this race.
Yeah, the wipe on Kelly one was definitely a little bit of time consuming, but you were right there. Like you routed very well. You made a lot of good decisions. I think both of you did. We always talk about the scary ducks, and us veterans teaching you guys how to beat us, and sometimes you guys are teaching us things and watching you. It's interesting.
Really? What nonsense do I do?
True, and there's definitely a lot of. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'm glad I graduated last year.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with any of these runners. Meanwhile, Windfox pulling up to Chaos.
There we go.
Round 3, 4. I've
4, I think. Yeah.
So we're gonna lock 2. We're gonna white shirt, and we're gonna fight.
Okay.
White
Oh yeah,
shirt
where is
set.
the 8-star in Gaia? I lost track of it.
So when you were right by the witch there in the center, when you were going right and going left, not sure if you walk up in the opening, that's where the store is. The
Okay.
shortcut right there.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, I know it's here somewhere, and it's
Yep.
gotta have fast at this point. But then I was
Yep.
just like, no, I'm wasting too much time out.
Yeah, it was just walk north.
Yeah.
Next
Oh
time.
dear! There's the nuclear from Chaos, and down goes the White Wizard.
Okay. They got a few white shirts out there before they went down, so maybe we're okay here.
Oh, but only 13 heal pots.
That's okay.
That's how many I had when I got
Yeah.
there.
It's enough. You're not going to use them all.
No, true. You're not going to need all of those.
We're either going to have enough or we're going to be very sad.
Yep. Thought that katana -3 doing work. 4 hits for 4
Oh,
damage. That Masa 4 hits for 145.
Yeah.
Stop comes out. There goes your heal pot slinger.
Yeah.
You gotta believe.
4
Oh
hits
my
for
god,
1.
the stun stopping me from casting Temper a second time. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yes, you did find that as well. Swing again. 4 hits for 35. Ice 3.
Why not?
Why not at this point? Swing. 6. Ooh, 4 hits for 62.
Wow.
That's not good. Ice
I
3
don't-
coming out.
I guess Windfox doesn't have the power bonk either, or they're just not using it.
It could just. I don't know, but it's.
I mean,
That-
with the frequency of the nukes and the white mage down, I wouldn't be using it either. I'd be trying to
Mhm.
swing for the fences.
Yeah.
Cracker says no power bonk.
Okay. Yep.
Oh dear. All right, so there goes your heal pot slinger,
All right.
and you are in nuke range.
Just whole day and pray time.
Yep. Swing. Thavian, meanwhile, is at level 37 across the board and is heading towards carry 2. Here comes a swing from that Masa. 4 hits for.
Oh, boy.
Nope. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh. Those white shirts don't protect all the time. Swing with that Masa. 4 hits for. That's it. It's terminated.
Oh, GG's Windfox.
Windfox
That-
at 122.46 has completed a really rough Topher.
Wow, yeah. GG's to them. That was not
GG.
pleasant at all.
So I'm
No,
hearing
it
I got really lucky with my getting Toph on first try.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Even like I think Falcine, you went in what 3 times? Where you got your
Yeah.
clearance?
Twice for sure, I think.
I can't.
I think it was twice.
Yeah.
Windfox took about 4 maybe.
Yeah, I think that was 4 dives for Windfox, yeah.
Thavian, meanwhile, is with his 2-man party is attempting this again.
Yeah.
It's brave man to go in and go do a 2-man. I salute him for that, but this Kraken cares not for salutes, it cares for blood.
Yeah. And we are joined in the booth by Windfox. GG's Windfox.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Everyone.
was a brutal Topher for
Yeah.
sure.
Those final 3 fiends were very just absorby and difficult. So, way to stick it out and punch through. That was rough.
Yeah, is I don't know. It was frustrating. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the weapon selection wasn't great. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of give to those fiends at all.
Yeah, Tiamat and Chaos were both very absorby and weren't giving you much time to buff if you even had any kind of buff abilities. So they were it was not good. There was quite a lot of wipes going on screen left and right.
Oh yes.
Having only the white shirt, which I decided to just randomly grab the vampire chest just
Mhm.
because it was there, and I was like, all right, cool. At least I get this.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even get that. It was a rough time.
Yeah. It was one of those flyby things. It's like, oh, I'm here. I might as well just grab it on my way.
Yep.
Yeah, it turns out Power Bonk was somewhere in Topher.
Yeah,
It was in the bottom left box.
Bottom
All
left.
right.
Yeah. We were discussing the merits of skipping / opening those boxes, and you can see it both ways, but definitely it's having that in one of those first 3 boxes is like just the seed being a seed. What can you do?
Like,
Hashtag
I-
just eat things.
Yeah.
like I feel like I also made a poor party comp decision. I felt like I should have just gone rainbow, 3-man rainbow with the legendary on the red mage. Yeah. But having that thief with the base 80 agility makes running too easy.
Right.
So I could have gone thief rainbow with the red mage carry, and I decided to go with the fighter instead because the scaling hit points with the vitality just seemed better
Hmm.
in the long
Yeah.
run.
Oh yeah,
I
you
have to
very much
agree.
needed those with that double nuke chaos.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
HP was going to be what was the smart thing here. So you made a good choice on party. It was just the seed doing seed things at that point. If you didn't have above 500 HP on this chaos, you were in for a bad time.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
entering Topher at 50 minutes and then spending 30 minutes in there just doesn't feel good, no matter who you are.
It happens, It
It does.
Yeah, it can be very frustrating. We've all been there. I'm sure Oz has been there, and I know I've been there. You're moving along and you're chugging, and then suddenly you run into this brick wall, and the seed that you were just dominating suddenly turns into double the length because of one dungeon. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And it's not the first time. It won't be the last. But you persevered, as did everybody. And GG's to everyone to keep going. Sometimes the seed can be rough, but you all persevered, and it was really cool to see.
I think Thavian's gonna punch his ticket very soon, depending on if this chaos misses.
Looks like
Here
it.
comes the swing. Yep,
There
there it
we
is. Six
go.
hits at 6-12, and Thavian Hawk has finished. GG's out in chat for Thavian Hawk. So with that, that is the last runner. So we'll go down the list. It was Golden Shocker in first at 104.14, Roger McBain at 105.29, Elysian at 106.15, Shadow MRT at 109.58, Maddie at 111.21, Billick at 115.43, Windfox at 122.45, and Thavian at 126.54 with Callie and Kane, NAD, and F.
I will
GG's,
take
everyone.
middle of the pack.
This was definitely the seed was cool to watch, but it had its moments at the end for sure to make things difficult for you guys.
It did, and we are joined by Thavian in chat. Thavian, 2-man, GG's, and a salute to taking the 2-man.
Hmm.
I don't think I was wrong to take the 2-man. I just mismentioned on carry 1, had to redive C because of it, and I kept the grind tile at Northwest Castle in case I needed the grind, not realizing that the Wiz Mummy pack was on the Bad Eye tile and I could have much faster ground in Topher without having to route around. I could have definitely done better, but GG's.
Speaking of the grind, how did everybody else get the herb? I found the eye tile in ice and was like, okay, that's a good reason to go back.
I just had the money coming back from Volcano and Escape.
And
Yeah.
3 of you guys went to that side. Davian went and got money to buy the ship or buy the herb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thavian was the first in the sea by about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I had like 45,000
Hmm.
when I found the herb. I was like, all right, cool. I guess I just get the free check here, and
And it's a boat.
It's a free
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, no, I felt weird with my routing on that one. Because it was when I tried to take my first carry and then lost horribly and was like, all right, I'm just going to have to get this on the way back.
Mhm.
But it was like, not have the money, realize I'm going to need to take a grind somewhere or else open boxes. But I'm like, I have Ice and Volcano. I'm going to open a bunch of boxes. That'll give me the money and I'll have to come back here anyway because it's going to route in. And then, yeah, found the eye tile and 5,000 a fight was like, okay, cool, I'll just take 3 of these and leave.
I figured, wait, I need money. I could do a quick dive of marsh. And it's like, wait a second, no, I can go into Northwest Castle and check what the trap tiles have. And boom, 2
Yep.
fights on the Mummy Mummy pack, had the money and gone.
We did notice that you were heading towards Marsh, and the word in the booth was, "Please, Thavian, don't do that.
Don't
do
muscle
that."
memory go in there. It's not incentivized, but
I
it
was
made sense
looking
what you
for
were
gold,
doing. Yeah,
That was the entire point.
And that's
I'm glad
fine,
I
yeah,
wiped
it
out
made
and went,
sense.
no, Northwest.
Northwest, yep. Northwest made much more sense because, again, as I've said to every single interviewee, the weapons were not great in this seed at
Yeah.
all.
yeah.
The
Katana
Masu was
Monastery
cool.
was sad. The Masu was
The
fine.
katana was a red mage tool. I mean, I just stuck it on that, and of course you find 2 of them. It was like, whatever, I already have the moss.
Yeah, but they both rolled with a -3, and they required a lot of power to pump them up.
The power that I didn't have.
Yes,
Anyone
yes.
find fast?
He is level 8.
Level 8 Gaia.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, you were locked out of that one, my friend. I wouldn't worry about
Mhm.
looking for.
Yep.
I had Nuke, I had Life 2, I found
Yeah.
the Saber Bonk, I wiped out of Toph. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just get up later. Came back for it.
I see, this is my first time taking red, black. I don't know how I felt about it.
Well, the only thing that you would have missed for white was that Cure 4 and Exit were both in white 8 as well.
Yeah, we probably weren't getting those either.
No, no,
don't-
no one's getting them.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the solo red mage lost me much magic.
It really
No,
didn't. It was
really
a fine.
didn't, no.
It was a fine mage. It had, like you said, it had nuke. It had, fade. It had what it needed. It had life 2. Like it was going to be fine.
All 3 tier 3 elementals, Nuke,
Yeah.
Life 2, and Warp.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fine.
It was I mean, and it had the bonus of being able to equip any legendary sword. So I mean, yeah, you can't say no to that. I wouldn't say no to that.
Nah.
Yeah, I saw legendary swords and I'm like, oh, you're telling me Saber's in play? Let's go.
Yep.
Never used it. Because didn't find any good legendary swords.
No, I don't recall. No one had found the X-Cow, and the Vorpal is still a mystery.
Mhm.
Wait, where was the X-Cal then? If
Don't know.
Don't know. No one found it.
Nobody
they had to
found
have
it.
both been in Marth. Like, come on.
It's quite possible, but most of everyone on stream, as soon as they were in go mode, it was like, I am done with chests. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, I went back for that ribbon in C because I hard reset out of the ribbon in Castle because I'm like, nah, if I'm gonna have to walk back to Astos anyway, I'm just gonna save some time. I don't need a ribbon. I'll find a loose one, and then I didn't find a loose one till later.
That's the risk. That is the risk.
Looks like Chad was saying the X-Cow was in the greater than less than room. Do you remember if it rolled up or down, or was it vanilla? Anybody remember? Might have been helpful.
Oh, Roger found it.
Oh, okay.
That's where. Okay, so frankly, I was just looking for what the Vorpal rolled as because Vorpal sword, best sword, obviously. So that was a real fun one. So I think we should probably move on to everyone's final thoughts. So our first finisher on stream, Chelsea, and final thoughts about what you just went through.
I don't know. It's too early to have thoughts, I guess.
Totally fair. That was quite a draining. That was a draining run. Totally fair on that.
Yeah.
Our second place finisher on stream, Maddie. Thoughts?
My palms are sweaty, my knees weak, my arms are heavy. I'm pretty sure there's vomit on my sweater already. It might be mom's spaghetti.
All right, there we have it.
Yeah, no, too much sugar and then sweaty hands was like my you can see me like jittering around the screen at certain points and I'm like, no, thumb, work.
I think we've all been there at least once. Racing nerves, legit thing. Legit thing.
With my spaghetti.
Our next finisher, third finisher on stream, Win Fox. Final thoughts to you.
Send help.
I promise we won't have Dark Moon do this again.
Yeah, we'll take care of it next time. GG's to everybody so far.
I will say I
And-
requested an Oslo auto seed and we didn't get that.
Yes, I know we didn't have the tournament safe thing turned on, and there was some issues, so we had Dark Moon do it. I promise next time I'm here for Group B, I will roll it for you. I promise.
Hey, come on, we gotta cash in that Canadian bribe.
Yeah. Meanwhile, our Thavian Hawk, our finisher fourth on stream. Final thoughts to you, sir.
Honestly, I think this seed was worse than the seed I rolled for Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched that one.
Mostly
that one had
Topher.
Mostly Topher. Yeah, this was a great example of why Topher is the great equalizer.
For sure.
You can be well prepared and do anything you want to do in the actual overworld. As soon as you get into that final dungeon, it's be prepared because you don't know what's coming next. As for myself on Final Thoughts, I will say a GG's to all the runners. Big shout outs to Speed Gaming too for allowing us to use the channel. Both of our trackers, Giga and Eichler, thank you very much. I know this is a lot to track with a 4-man. It can get a bit hectic. I want to give again big shout out to all the ducks running. We wouldn't do this if you guys didn't show up. So thanks. This has been a very interesting race to watch. Thanks to my fellow comms, Luffy. Glad to be sharing the booth with the Don himself again. It's always fun. And yeah, I will allow the Don himself to give the closing thoughts. Luffy, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah, GG's to our runners again. This was a great seed to watch. Ducks got adversity here in week 1. Take it and run with it and kind of learn from it. It'll be getting a little bit harder as we move along in the tournament, but you definitely persevered today. So GG's to all of you. Shout out again to Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thank you very much. Our 2 trackers, Iker and Giga, for pushing the buttons and taking the great notes, and my buddy Oslada for joining me in the booth. Later on this week, we have Team A grouping on Friday night again coming up for race 2. We got a couple community races as well on Monday night and Thursday night, I believe. And you guys doing the OJ Power Hour this week, or is this one of your weeks off?
No, we are going this week. I
Nice.
believe this week's guest is going to be Budge Mono, our recent Platimus Prime.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
We will have, of course, a full review of the races this week for the Ducks. So yeah, have a tune in. We'll have some chat about that, a couple other things. It'll be great. Look forward to seeing you there.
Nice. Excellent. So again, thank you, everybody. Thank you to our runners. Thank you to the crew for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Stay tuned for some more Speed Gaming action later on today, and join us over on the Discord if you want to learn this game you were watching today, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com and all that good stuff. So with that, we're going to head on out of here. So ciao and chillax, everybody. Final Fantasy Randomizer fam. We gone.